Hey everybody, Monty Reed here, playing Escape from Tarkov as Hectoplasm, and today I'm going to be doing live stream of hatchet runs for the Idea Store cash registers. And in order to do that, you need to have the Idea Store cash register key. So you've got to have this key. It's the key to Idea Store cash registers, and I've emptied a couple of them, but I haven't made a raid specifically for the cash register. And I'm going to start out just as a hatchet run. And to do that, we need to go to Interchange map. I've included a link to the Interchange map that I use. And let's see, just want to make sure we've got sound. I've included a... Yeah. I've had difficulties because this is all new to me, the gaming and the streaming. Just want to make sure that we've got sound. Let's see. I'll go ahead and ensure that for 187 rubles. Got to bring some kind of bag in case we get lots of loot. I'm bringing a wallet so that there's more room for money. First thing that you need to do when you get into a map is figure out where you're at and where you want to go. And I know that I want to end up at the north end of the map and get inside the mall to the Idea Store and then get to the cash registers. And the link that I included here has an interchange map. On the left, it has upper left-hand corner, it has an overview of the structure, and then below that it has an overview of the parking lot underneath. And then in the middle, it has close-ups of the cash registers. And my map shows 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spots where you can get cash. And I don't know if that means 7 with 2 registers, so a total of 4. I don't know. I don't know how many cash registers there are, but hopefully we'll be successful. Hatchet run's kind of dangerous because without any weapons, can't really defend myself at a distance. But we'll see how it goes. It's kind of the danger and the fun all at the same time. Waiting is the hardest part. Wait to that song. The chorus was, "The waiting is the hardest part." So I need to come back to this map. I've been doing some factory runs, but I need to come back to this map and get familiar, and then go in and finish the quest. So that'll be fun to get that done. We had Oli, Idea, Manifest, and then the Goshen Manifest. Goshen looks like Tawa, but that's Russian for Goshen. That's why it says Towah on the map, but it's in the details it says Goshen Grocery Store, because that's Russian for Goshen. So I'm not sure if I will do multiple hatchet runs or if I will bring a weapon. We'll see. But for now, my plan is to do hatchet runs to Idea to get the cash. And as a PMC, as a player, you come in at the same time as everybody else, the way I understand it. If you know that I'm wrong, make a note in the comment. Please let me know. I know as a scab, you come in at different times during the round. So I'm in. I got to figure out where we're at. This, I think, is the northwest corner. Yep, I'm pretty sure this is the northwest corner. And other players are spawned in at the exact same time, so I want to put my stamina to the test. Not get sidetracked by other loot. Well, I wore out my stamina. I should have not done that to get that jump. You don't want to be stuck in the open. I got to get to cover because I'm exhausted here. But other players come in at the same time. And so, as fast as I can run, I'm very unlikely to encounter other players. They do spread us out as far as the spawn on different parts of the map. That's one thing that's a little different from real life, because on a real military op, you might land randomly off course in the middle of, you know, a whole squad of enemy soldiers. And in this game, you've got the local enemy, and then basically the entire army of PMC players are all also enemy. So you literally have two enemy that you got to worry about. I have seen some nice play where I have ignored other players and they've ignored me. But for the most part, if I ignore them, they kill me. So at this point, we have to treat all targets as hostile. And in the military, there was a thing called MOUT. Oh, the U was urban. That's funny, I can't remember exactly. But basically, in that scenario, you considered every target hostile. And so you could, in that scenario, you could walk into every room, and as you walk into the room, fire full auto. You could spray full auto into the room, left to right, to kind of paint the room with bullets as you come in, and not worry about hitting any friendly, because intelligence or intel's told us that they're all enemy. You could do that here, but you'd run out of bullets pretty quick. So now there could be other players here. I have to be cautious. Since I'm on the north end of the map, I'm going to check for that famous key that's currently selling for 300,000 rubles. See what else I can get my hands on. But the key is really the only thing I want. I found it once. Take some bullets in case I do get a gun. Yeah. No key. I think when I found it right there. Now I gotta be careful, because there could be players already in here ready to kill me. I got no bullets. Well, actually I just picked up some bullets, so there's some more. One of my other runs I encountered some enemy cheeky-breaky guys right over in that tent. I just want to get inside on the north end. I might have to go around the side. I don't know if you can get in here. There is a guy right there, same guy that killed me before. I gotta remember to go for the head.
Пацаны, да он там совсем ёбутал! Валить надо его! Шалава!
I don't know which way he went. Is he going around to get me? Man. I have no gun. I could be a sitting duck here. I'm gonna run for cover. Get behind cover. Wait for my stamina to recover a bit. there's an entrance. Now, it may be too late because some of the camper players may already be sitting there at the entrance waiting to smoke me as soon as I come in. Remember, this is a cash register run. Move the wallet up. So already we're ahead because we haven't died yet. Now if we can get a gun, I've got bullets. But again, the mission is get the cash and put it in your container. Come on, wallet. I hear a guy yelling. I don't want to die, but my goodness, I'm stuck. Criminy. Man, I'm not doing good. This lag is killing me. I'm not sure which way to go. Alright, so if I get a PM or a baby AK, I'll be good, but right now I got nothing. One in Suka. Aim high for the head. Hope he doesn't come up behind me.
Вон он! Его!
Well, I hope I get to keep the money. Server connection lost. Wow, what happens? Let's see if I got to keep any of that money. I see a couple people watching. Thanks, guys. Oh, look at that. 6,000 rubles. Some ammo. And I'm going to leave the medical kit because there are medical kit stores, and that'll give me room to carry more stuff. I only need the idea store key. So I'm going to put this other tool in here. I have this one unknown key that I don't know what it does, but the rest of these I think are on other maps. Shoreline, yeah, so I don't need these in idea. I think these are all customs. So I'm going to bring this one tool, and it'll have the idea and this unknown just in case. And that will give me more room for loot, and I will plan on picking up loot. Alright, so here we go. Oh, I lost my bag. That's right. So, since I'm planning on just getting cash, do I bring a bag or not? How about maybe we just bring a scab vest? Alright, we'll do that. Interchange, hatchet run, trying to get to idea store. And now as far as I could tell, there's no way to get into the north end of the map. Let's get loaded. Okay, so we're going into Interchange and giving y'all the map link. Just making a note that the server connection lost at the end of the first round, but I got to keep my loot, so second round. See what happens next. Great, I see we've got 4 people watching. Thanks guys for joining me. In case you missed the title, I'm doing hatchet runs to the idea store cash register. And I lighten my load just a little bit. I'm not bringing any medical equipment. There are several stores that have med kits inside the mall. I'm using the Interchange map. There's a link to the Interchange map in the description here. If you want to see what map I'm looking at, you'll see me looking over here. I have the map on another monitor, so I keep that handy. And my goal is to get to all of the cash registers and get as much loot stuffed in my secure container as possible. And that way, if I die, no problem. And so it's just one fun way. I have never done a cash register loot run. I've looted a couple of the cash registers on other runs, but this one, the plan is to get there as fast as I can and loot as fast as I can. On the first run, I delayed my arrival by stopping at the bus to look for that key. But I'm going to try to avoid that temptation and try to get to that cash registers as fast as possible and see just how many I can loot before I get interrupted. It's a nice thing about the secure container. When I first started playing the game, I had the smaller container, and within a week I realized I wanted to play. I really love this game, so I paid the $100. And I recommend you pay for the better version of the game. Help support the developers because they are doing a great job. And of course, you get a 3x3 container. And then what I do is I put that tactical rig inside my container, and that gives me 10 spaces. So I actually get 1 extra space. So that allows me to carry my wallet. It does limit a maximum size of stuff to 2x2, so I can't really carry anything that's 3 or larger. That's okay. Got the countdown timer. And as I'd mentioned in other videos, the first thing I do is when I first arrive is try to figure out where I am. I see my northwest is my exfil. I am in the southeast corner of the map right now. And so if I go up the right side of the map, I should be able to get in. Now that corner right over there is very dangerous. There's just scabs there. If you want to kill scabs on this map, that is a good spot to go. Danger of getting encountered. I have died here several times. And the goal is to get, now I'm at the opposite end of the map, so I have to run all the way up there. I'm not going to get to that cash register first. There's a very good chance there'll be scabs and players there when I get there. So I need, with a hatchet, if I'm going to encounter someone, I need to encounter them with close quarters. And I need to have lots of stamina at the time. So I try to use as much natural cover as possible. There's very often scavs on those ramps. I've been shot by scavs on the ramps. There could be players or scavs in the parking garage. And I just want to get up, get inside. So I'm going to try to go into the garage here. I still don't know the map that well. I'm not sure where the different escalators are. I'm hoping there's one over here. If I look at the parking garage, let's see, I should be right there. Man, this looks like the only way to get to the escalators over there, so I need... Yeah, I don't think that I'm going to be able to find a way in here. I'm going to look. There's one of the spots that has a collapsed floor, and then there's a hole in the wall with construction, and you can climb up the planks, but I don't know where that is. So I'm trying to walk to conserve my endurance, because I have no weapon, I mean, other than the hatchet. And if I encounter a scav, I really have to run away or towards them. Just heard some shooting off in the distance. It sounds like walking. Yeah, I think I'm turned around. So, I don't know if I'm... Lots of shooting over there, so I'm gonna go this way. Now I'm up by the power station. This ramp can also be very dangerous, but it is a way to get into Idea or Goshen. ramp. I hope nobody at the power station starts shooting at me. I hear voices yelling. I do not know where they were. So I'm hoping that I can get in here. I just don't know. They come up that ramp and they kill me, like, wow. Alright, I am inside. Nothing. So somebody's already been here, or nothing spawned in. I hear a generator running. Now that I'm inside, I'm not sure if I'm in Goshen or Idea. Shooting over in the big room. I want to get away from that shooting. That is the direction of the cash registers. So, and we are doing a cash register run. There's the entrance to Idea. They're shooting off to the left. I don't want to run at this point because they will hear me. Maybe I can get a weapon. No weapon. I got helmet. This rig is better. So I will discard that. Put that rig on. Okay. Did I check his pockets? Yeah, they're empty. No running. Gotta sneak. Now, hopefully, whoever killed that guy is not worried about that location. Cash registers, I think, are to the left here just a little bit. In fact, I think this is where I died on the last run. So if I can sneak over to this register quietly. That one's hard to get to, but okay. Now we can sneak. See if there's a way to get past this stuff without making too much noise. See, I'm afraid of drawing attention. So maybe we skip that one and come back if we have time. And for those of you who just tuned in, thanks for watching. This is a hatchet run for the Idea Store cash register. I'm using a wallet. It allows me to carry more money in one spot. Came in with Nothing but a hatchet and a scab vest. Now if I survive, I've already upgraded. See, they put that stuff there, so I have to jump, and I don't want to make noise. One of the things I'm going to do is another one of these runs where I go and unlock the registers and then have my buddy loot. And if you open the wallet and then drag this window up here, you got a much shorter distance. You're shooting. We're already successful because we're putting everything into our secure container. At this point, if we die, we will have lost that 4,000 ruble scab vest. Open the wallet, drag it up, and then we go around to the other side. Sneaky and quiet. Unlock. And then search. Drag that wallet right up here. I've had where the wallet was not close and I didn't get all the money because I got killed as I was searching. But when you click and drag that wallet right up next to the source, it takes a lot less time. And you're going to get more money. Now there's 2 registers we skipped because of the clutter and I didn't want to jump. We're now in the light. So if somebody comes around, they're going to see us a little easier. But already this run is successful because we got the loot, baby. As Rick would say, rub-a-dub-dub. Is it flub-a-dub or rub-a-dub? I don't know. Nice thing about these kind of hatchet runs where you're putting everything in your secure container, you don't even have to survive. You just have to get as much as you can into your container, and then they can kill you. So after I get these, if I have time, then I'll try going back to those other 2 where I have to jump. But I believe one of the keys to success is being discreet and quiet. I haven't got the other cash register keys yet, but having the idea key gives you an opportunity to collect all this cash. Looks like 29,000 so far, and counting. You could probably stand up and go faster, but I'm finding slow and steady. Sneaking is the rule of the land for me. feel like I'm doing one of my counting out the Benjamin videos. I'm gonna have to do a counting out the rubles now. Now, a lot of players haven't found the key yet, so they get to the cash registers, they can't do anything. You can't shoot them, you can't pry them open. In this game, you gotta have the key. That's why all this money is sitting here for me. And again, if I get killed right now, it doesn't matter, I'm already successful because, oh, lag. Every penny that gets into my secure container, I keep. I hear shooting. You just stay on task. Go. It's a little nerve-wracking hearing sounds off in the distance, but there's some solace in knowing that I'm already successful. Whether I live or die, doesn't matter. You just keep telling yourself that. Alright, so we had 2 cash registers at the beginning that had nothing. And there's all kinds of loot just laying around in Idea. I know it was the first bank of registers, the one that was blocked in, and I can't remember what the next one was. Oh man, went way too far. That's ridiculous. Huh. Maybe I just can't. There it is. There we go. Probably look pretty bad here. There we go. I hear yelling. I don't want to die. Exfil is northwest, which is basically out that direction. There's one more cash register we didn't get to. And it was blocked in with stuff. If it says search, then I've already been there. I need one to say unlock. So it's like which one was blocked. It was blocked and I couldn't get to it. What was it? I should have made a note whether it was the first, second, or third. It's got it. Well, obviously, if I can get in there, that's not blocked. So this one is blocked. All right. We got that. We got that. Which one was blocked? This one had to be the blocked one. Huh, nope. No, that's not it. Interesting. I don't know, did I walk around? That one looks blocked. From that side. Huh. Okay, well, I guess I got him. I thought I missed a second one. No reason to die here. Yeah, I must have gone around. Okay, so we will now see if we can exit. Double check my container. Nope, there's somebody running. Gotta get ready to strike at the head. Hopefully that's a player and they don't see me. I haven't seen scavs run. See, I don't know how to get out because it's so new. I hear movement. I don't know if it's my movement or somebody else. Still got 35 minutes to get out. Hydration is down to 52. Oh wow, I forgot. Okay, look at that. There's IKEA registers in the restaurant, of course there are. $56,000 rubles so far. So, I don't know if there's other IKEA restaurants that I can unlock, I don't know. But I do want to exfil, but if there's other registers, I'd like to know. Anybody, I see people watching, if there's anyone watching who knows if there's other registers, it would be nice to know. Ah, it does show 2 in that corner. So this looks like the way down. Now I hope that guy was actually running to leave, but he might have been running to get over there and camp. So I'm gonna look, but also see if I can draw fire, and I don't see any. I didn't get anyone shooting bullets at me. Sounds like suppressed fire. Sometimes spinning helps me determine where they are. Not this time. They stopped firing while I was turning, so. So I need to go into that corner. Preferably not die. And I gotta keep the rig if I live. I don't know how many people camp the exits. I really don't. No, it's kind of a risk. Checking trunks after getting all that cash is kind of risky too. But the only thing I have to risk right now is that tactical rig I picked up, which is worth 10 grand. Black Rock. I think it's worth 10,000 rubles. Try to duck behind this bus. I know I can go down there and engage targets. I think we got about 56,000 rubles. Now we got lag. If we can just make it out, we'll have whatever that rig is worth. So that would be 65, 67,000 rubles. Pretty good for a hatchet run. And at this point, even if I die, even if I don't make it, if I wanted to, I could continue searching the mall for more loot. Because if I die, I still get to keep all my loot at this point. That's one thing I love about this game, that it has that secure container. I don't remember if these have anything inside. Yeah, it says there's some first aid supplies on the road over there, but not in the construction site. It doesn't show anything. So I don't really need to risk it. I found some loot in the John the other day. It was the first time, so now I want to check the Johns. Here we go. Extracting in 4, 3, 2, 1. So this is Monty Reed playing Escape from Tarkov, and I'm playing as Hectoplasm. And today I was just doing hatchet runs on the Idea store cash registers. So thanks again for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoy. I'm going to go ahead and cash. Let's see how much we got on that run. Don't get much experience when there's no combat, but you know, 82 points, woohoo! You get looting experience. But the point of that was just to show you how once you have the idea store key, what's the big deal? Why do you want that? Because there's just cash to be had, and I wanted to know how much you could get from those cash registers. I'll have to check the video to see if I got them all. But the map shows, I think, 7 sites. Yeah, it shows 7 registers, and then 2 over in the corner, that little restaurant area. So, well, we got some WD-40. This rig, this knife, which I'm going to use to trade in, and then 58,000 rubles. So there's the rubles from the 2 runs. So 2 runs got us 64,000 rubles so far. And then this rig sells for 19,000, 18,000. I can go to one of the dealers. Get 10,000 for it. But the market, it's going for 18. So let's sell it for more. $17.42. WD-40, I've heard you need that for a quest. Oh yeah, the helmet. 10 points. 7,000. Let's see if we can sell that to a dealer. Some of the dealers won't buy damaged goods. Yeah, nobody wants to buy it. Even Fence won't buy it. That's fine. I mean, it's a coal pack. You could fix that and add a face shield, and it would be worth quite a bit. 14. Now, these are all in pretty good shape. Mine's kind of beat up. That's at 14. Mine's at 10. Yeah. So for 542, someone can buy that, repair it, and then add a shield, face shield to it. It's ammo I got on that other run, but it is ammo that I will keep because I will definitely use that. I'll use that ammo. And it looks like we sold a couple items already. There we go. So all in all, we got, with the items we've already sold from the idea cash register runs, we got 80,000 from hatchet runs. So now I'm tempted to go in with some weapons just to see if I can do a little bit better. 80,000 plus we lost that We lost the scav vest and replaced it with the better one, but we still lost it. So I'm going to go ahead and go in with these weapons. So those were 2 hatchet runs. Now I'm going to go and do armed run. Make sure we got this emptied. Yep. And I got the idea key. And here we go. One more run, this time with weapons. Interchange. 5 a.m. Might be a little dark, but it'll be fun. I'll go ahead and ensure some stuff. All right. I'm just typing out what we brought in, over 80k rubles. And there's still a couple items that need to be sold. Third run armed is armed with AK. Now with the using weapons and armor, we have a lot more at risk because we need to survive. You know, the hatchet runs are fun because all you have to do is get your stuff into your pouch and you don't have to survive. This one, we engage a target, we're going to take them down. Now, with that scenario where the PMC was running by across the screen, I wouldn't engage him. He was just leaving, you know. Generally, unless I'm trying to get dog tags, generally I'm not after players. I'm just after the scavs. But when players are after me, of course, I'm going to take them down and collect their dog tags. There is a couple missions where you have to go after players, and that's intense. Okay. All right. We are early in the morning. I believe we are in the northwest corner of the map. Just going to look at my map here. Pretty sure that's where we are. Just need to find out where idea is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's over that way. There we go. And we know we can't get in the north end. Might as well pick up a little ammo on the way. So to the left is the north end of the building. But I need to get to that corner and go to the right to get entrance into idea. Now there could be players spawned over there at the power station, and just from, I know from where I've spawned in down at that southern end of the map, there's if there happens to be players heading towards idea, I can encounter them. So I don't want to get delayed too much. tempted to run down and go after that key, but I have to remember that's not my mission right here. My mission is get in to the idea cash registers. Of course, this last one, there was a little bit of delay. The nice thing is there was already a body laying there when I got there. And it seemed like the firefight had moved on, so I was allowed to search. This scenario, I got a little more at risk because I've got the weapon and armor. Now, there could already be somebody in there, or they could just be arriving, and we never know. I never know when the scavs are coming in. Someone else might have a better idea on that. But last time it worked out pretty well to start at this end and in the dark and move. So I'm gonna start here. Oh, I hear yelling already. I'm in danger. Don't want to turn my back, but I do want to search. So that's the dilemma, right? Sounds like they're over there. I hear them left as well. I hear them over there, and I hear them over there. Yeah, I don't know how much cover you get from cardboard boxes. If they're full of heavy stuff, sure. Really sounds like they're just through here. Pretty bad being standing up here. Just tapping the search key and listening. Someone's already been there, or was that me? Have I already forgotten? So for those of you who just joined us, we are doing IKEA cash register runs. The first two were hatchet runs. This time I'm armed with an AK and I actually have a helmet and armor. But the goal is to get to the IKEA cash registers. I have the key. So you have to unlock and then search. I use a wallet. I click on the wallet and then drag this window up here. So there's a shorter distance for the money to go, and that way it goes directly into the wallet that is inside my container. Where if you use the Control or Alt, the money might end up on your rig. And by moving the window, it has a shorter distance. So it takes shorter overall time. And I've heard scavs talking. I haven't seen any yet. If I was looking for a fight, I would have fired some rounds, but I'm not. I'm on a mission to get cash. Gotta keep listening. Now that we're in the light, it's a little more scary. So we got about half of the cash registers, and we still have to get to the rest of them. Oh, got lag. I hear shooting. Someone's already been here. I don't know if that was me. Keep listening. I hear talking. And they are shooting at me. Walking backwards is not always a good idea because you could get taken out. But gotta be careful for campers. I hear yelling in the parking lot. I'm not going in there. I'm done. I'm extracting. There could be campers out here too, so I just wanted these shipping containers between me and those scavs that were back there. I guess I better check my exfil. Southeast. So that means a little bit of fighting on the way. There's lots of shooting. I'm glad I got out of there. But so right now I'm in the north, basically the northwest corner. I need to get to the other end. So I can go down this road and there will be scavs. Just want to get that shooting between or behind me. No. And it's like 5 in the morning. Power station, you need to spend cash. So if I was injured, I could get to the power station. You need 3,000 rubles cash to exfil through the power station. And you know, I could do that if I wanted to go around the other side, if I wanted to go around to the right, because I've collected a bunch of cash from those registers. You can't bring the money with you. It has to be money that you find inside the game on that round. Now I'm on the west side of the structure. If I get too close to the road, the scavs on the road will start shooting at me. I've been told that the scavs' night vision is not very good, and so the fact that it's still sunrise, I'm not sure how that plays out. It could be inside these tents. The tents do not give you any protection, but they do give you, concealment. So they give you concealment, but not cover. And I like these little guys, so perfect. Magazine's almost full, but why not give myself a couple extra bullets, right? Full auto in case I get surprised. So there's cover and concealment. So the tents do not give you concealment, but they do give you cover. I'm sorry. They give you concealment, not cover. Cover is actual protection from bullets and frags, where the concealment just has you out of sight, out of mind. So we've got concealment from the fact that the sun is still coming up. I'm worried about bullets coming from that road, and I'm worried about bullets coming from the structure to my left. I think it's more likely that I'll get shot at from the road, because I always find scavs over there. These, I heard shooting inside, so there's a possibility those scavs are busy with the players that are already in there. I wanted to pick a fight, I could fire some rounds over there, and it would probably draw some scavs over this way. But I'm not really interested. Buses do have loot. Hydration 68%. I should still be fine. I heard some movement over there. I don't know if that's... usually loot in this yard. Someone might have already got it. There's also danger of encountering scavs and players looking for the same loot. Well, players looking for the loot, but scavs just looking for us. Scenario scav is short for scavenger, so in theory, the scavengers are looking for loot. So there's usually a little more loot on these boxes here. Oh, got some lag, that can be scary. These boxes usually have loot. Campsite over here, which sometimes it's dangerous because there'll be people there. I'll lay down here. Oh, sorry, there was some, I'm a level 24 is my level. Sorry, I didn't see the, yeah, cool. Yeah, my level's 24. I did have gear fear when I started, and that's why I did these first two runs, hatchet runs. And then I decided to try to overcome my gear fear by running in here with armor and guns. You know, I'm afraid of losing, but the best way to overcome the gear fear is to survive. So yeah, that's a good question. I've just had, you know, there's only so much that fits in your secure container, and you've gotta, as a friend of mine says, you gotta be a big boy someday and get out there. So one of the fun things to do is to use the gear that you collect on hatchet runs. Go in doing hatchet runs and try to kill scavs with just a hatchet. And you can actually, I don't think I actually tried this. I did not try hatchet run offline against scavs. I just went in real life, because if you're going to do a hatchet run, you got no risk. And if you do offline, all you got is experience, but you don't get any of the loot. So that's one of the fun things about the hatchet runs. At the beginning of this stream, I did 2 hatchet runs and did looting of the cash registers. And there was nothing to risk, you know. But this, when you do it live, no, now I'm too tired to jump. That's hilarious. So hatchet runs is a good way to get over your gear fear. Yeah, good question. CJD Raps, thanks for joining me for the stream. Thank you so much. And I'm just going to cash out the gear and see how much we got. The first 2 runs, we got about 80,000 rubles. This run, I got interrupted. I heard the guy. I got behind cover, and he shot at that concrete post while I was hiding behind it. And I did a few rounds of suppressive fire and decided to just leave. Partially because of gear fear. I didn't want to lose my armor, and my mission wasn't to take out targets, but to collect as much cash as I could. And the cash registers had already been compromised, so it was time to move on. Not going to get much experience from doing this, because you just get your looting experience, and it shows 53. Wow, yeah, so 53 experience points. But the purpose was to just show how you can do the hatchet runs and cash register runs. And I'd never actually done a run specifically for cash registers, so you guys joined me for the first time doing this. Let's just see, we had 80,000 from the first 2. And I also put some items up for sale that should have already sold by now. So far we've got 70. Oh, when I went to insure, she took the money out of there. That's funny. You don't get to choose where the money comes from. But this was another 35,000 rubles. And this ammo, which I'll probably keep. And this medical kit I'll keep. But this kit is worth, they sell for 29,000. So there's 30,000 right there. And this ammo is not selling, but it's ammo I'm going to use, so I'm not going to sell it. Okay. Oh yeah, and I picked up this magazine, so let's see. It's 76,000. And in this run, we got another 35,000. So over 100,000 on our runs. 30,000 for that. So all in all, the 3 cash register runs were pretty good. And this magazine, I use those 545 by 39, so I'll probably keep that. Gunpowder, I heard, is in demand sometimes. 39,000. So we'll put that up for sale. 3742. And then we have some items that already sold. So 100,000 plus 4,000 plus 5,000. So we're up to 120,000 so far from these cash register raids. All right, and then yeah, so that is the idea. Register runs on Interchange map. Thanks again for watching, and this is Monty Reed playing Escape from Tarkov, and I'm playing as Hectoplasm. Have a great day.